Back live in the den with my friend AL-MALIK with a hyphen. Farrakhan. CEO, founder, ceasefire, don't smoke the brothers and sisters. 14th Street, straight up, right across from the bus barn. It's a museum, man, I'm telling you. Go up there and look at that museum. That's a museum. That should be a museum. Period. Smithsonian Museum. Whatever you want to call it. We back in the den. Big Happy, my historian.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So after Norton, we get out. We on the skate for about 9, maybe.
What, 9 what?
Years. Yeah, 10 years. But in your endeavors, man, you did a few things. You stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
Time out. Give me 20 seconds.
On the run, he
got
run from the fame.
You got receipts on that?
Yeah, man.
He on the run, he with the fame.
Stand-up comedian.
Yeah, I ain't know that
I ain't heard nothing about this shit till tonight.
Not only stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
Right? This is they put 79 petitions together from Sidney Poitier, Richard Pryor, and all of them to help me get out the California system, right? Because I was doing movies. I did JoJo Dancer, Hill Street Blues, Crossroads,
In the studio a lot?
all that. I was in the first. I helped build with a brother named Delano Rock Lauren in Brooklyn, New York.
I gotta go back.
I helped him. No, look.
Yeah, we got it.
I helped him to build the first 12-track studio in Brooklyn. They said it couldn't be done. And it was off Fulton Street. And the A-line train used to run across it. So we had to re-soundproof that joint, right? They give me 5 different bands to manage. I didn't know nothing about music, right? But I had that sack, right? You feel me? And they needed me up in there.
You went in the studio.
In the whole shot, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Right?
Nah, this is talking about when you were confined.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's right there.
Yeah, that's right.
Right? That's one of the petitions out of 79,000 petitions that was signed to help me get out of there. You feel me? Out there, California.
All them places while you on the run from law.
Yes, sir. I had a ball, man.
Yeah.
I didn't run like
You
I was.
wasn't worrying about nothing.
Fuck no. I didn't run like I was a skate con.
Yeah, no.
That wasn't my beat.
He doing his thing.
Right? I said, fuck this, man. I'm gonna live. And I lived.
Canada.
You feel me? Look, man, come on, man.
Canada.
Come on with it, man.
You feel it? He's in New York.
Yes, sir.
When the feds got on his tail, he hightailed it out to California.
That's right. That's right. Well, before I got to California, I went through Canada.
He went through Canada. I'm saying
That's right. Look, when I told you that the bounty hunters, the FBI, the marshals, no, they couldn't find me, man. They never bust me, right? I got busted helping a sister that took a key of coke from the Crips, right? And she was out of Philly initially. And her man was locked up, right? She had 5 kids. 3 of them kids was his. And he said, man, sent me a kite through somebody else. And it got to me. Man, get my kids. Right? So I go to these Crips, man. They thought I was crazy. But I go with a hanging aid. Right? I go up in the jump, they said, man, we don't know you, motherfucker. Whoa. And I said, man, I no disrespect to you. I come to straighten this down. Right? But what do you want? Do you want the money? Right? Or do you want the product?
Right.
Right? And they say,
Go ahead. You got it.
they say, Man, that's when he got to talking, you know, real greasy to me. Man, we don't know you and all that. I said, man, listen. They said, but they didn't want the money, they wanted the product. I couldn't understand it. Right? So I made, give them the product, right? I go back and snatch the sister's kids, all 5 of them, took them back to Philly. I stuck all my stuff in her garage, right? My dog, the whole shack. I come back to Broad and set me up. But she don't know I'm escaped convict. You feel me? This how I get busted. I'm locked up 5 years before they knew that I was ever locked up.
Wow.
And I got the documents that say first timer. They Sammy Carlisle.
Yeah, AKA Sammy Carlisle. AKA Sammy E. Carlisle. Right here. It's right here.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, man.
Wow. Man got a
Read that joint up, man.
First time.
Victor Magic Newton.
Come on, man.
AKA Sammy E. Carlisle. AKA AL-MALIK Farrakhan.
Come on, man.
Mr. Green.
Come on, man.
Leroy Green. Man, hey.
I'm telling you, I had 125 Elliots. And I enjoyed every bit of it, man. I met some of the damnedest black entertainers that took a liking to me, love to me.
Ask Sammy Carlisle.
And guess what? I never burnt my bridges.
Right.
Any town that I ever went to, I could always go back.
That's a good
You
thing.
feel me? I never burnt no bridges,
That's a
man.
good thing.
And these brothers did not know that I was a escaped convict.
Bro.
They gave me a $960,000 bond. Ron O'Neal, Superfly, right? That was my roommate, man.
Wow.
He lived with me, right? But it was my son that caused me to meet him, right? I took my son at 3 years old, man, right? Before, when he was 6 months, man, I'm back in Maryland.
My man there.
Yeah, I'm back in Maryland, man. I had kids prior to him, but he was the youngest.
Right.
What Judge Oliver Gash told me, you'll never be with another white woman. I don't know where he got that from. I ain't never been with a white woman. Right? And that you'll never make another baby. I told him, I said, Judge, you got me mixed up. And I'm not doing that time, man.
Right.
In a minute. Right? But I just said, you know, but anyway, if my son want to go to the park. Right? My word is my bond. That's why I'm here tonight. Right? You told me to go home because I ain't feeling good. But my words, my bond, right? So we had to ride down what's called Point Sun, right? They doing a little movie on it now, right? It's called Point Sun Park, the Park of the Stars. I met you name them. That's where I met Jim Brown, everybody. Huh? Yeah, look, man. Listen, man.
Did you kiss her? That's
My son. One time I thought she was a man.
No.
No, I'm serious.
Because she had them.
Man, freaked me out. Look, man.
She just so fine.
Look. Watch this.
Yeah.
At Point Center Park. My son
First
said,
Point Center Park. Let's put the people.
that's Hollywood.
Yeah.
In Hollywood. On Point Center. Right? Hicksville, which is Motown,
Yes, exactly.
was right across the street from me. You feel me? Right across the street from me. So my son say, pop. So I pulls over, right? I'm driving a Mark 4, right? I'm living like I was, right?
Oh, baby.
Man, I jumped out he jumped out the car and ran to the fence. They playing tennis, right? Man, I went to run. I never put my hand on my kids, right? But that day, of course, the car hadn't even really stopped.
No,
And
he
he
jumped
hit
out.
that left. Man, I ran behind. He said, ooh, that, big boobs there. Talking about big boobs. Man, I looked in there. Jane Kennedy, Frida Payne, Eloise Laws, and Deborah Laws. I say, God damn. They say, that's your key? I said, yeah, it is. Can we come in there? That was it, man.
Did you kiss him?
Man, listen, man, I ain't telling you about all that.
Did you kiss her?
No, right?
Take the fifth?
No, I'm taking it. No, I ain't taking no fifth.
Did you kiss him?
I can't lie on
I
you.
kissed all of them.
No, I ain't kissing, right?
Hey,
But I kissed so many others.
Brother Malik,
Hey,
there's a famous picture out, man, with Jane Kennedy, Frida Payne, and Eartha Kitt
okay.
in bathing suits.
Yeah.
That's a famous
I
picture
never
from back
seen
then,
that.
man.
I never seen it.
Beautiful picture,
But
man.
I did have the opportunity to shoot Jane Kennedy.
And
Betty
Betty Wright.
Wright, right? You know who Betty Wright was, right? And Betty Wright had a baby, right? And she told everybody, that's magic. See, wait a minute, hold on. That's another name.
Yeah, that was
They
your
called
name.
me the magic man.
They surely did.
All across the country.
Yeah.
Right? My father actually named me the magic man, but my mother and them wouldn't use it because they said that was black magic. Right? So they would never call me so. But when I got across the country, there was another handle that I used, man. Right? And I had help, man. I had some good men that put me up, right, in New York City. And they just showed me the lay of the land of New York. Man, I had my way. I tried to get brothers from here to come up there, and etc. Some that was on the
Is that
skin.
why you was still on the fucking
Yeah.
It's always on the run,
Yeah,
man.
man. I'm telling you, man. Wait a minute, hold on.
So his name was Victor
Victor
Magic Newman.
That's it.
That was his name, Victor
I got a
Magic
question,
Newman.
I got a question.
Come on.
If you was on a run, right, I'm just trying to understand this. You on a run.
No, this is in the 70s now.
What made you go into entertainment if you on a run? Most people on a run try to...
Because he had illnesses.
No. Let me answer.
Okay, we'll let you answer.
One, it was not my beef. Right? That was one. I refused to live like I was being hunted, man.
Okay.
Okay.
You understand? I wanted to live, man. And that's what I did.
Because
Right?
if you...
Richard Pryor,
Yeah,
let me
go
finish.
ahead.
Richard Pryor used to come down north, and Yango Sawyer. Bro, Richard
My
Pryor,
man,
right?
Yango.
And all them down north,
Yeah.
right? I met Richard. You know, Richard, Red Fox, they gave me their cards. Man, whenever you come home, right?
Now
Man,
when
come
you-
out to see
Now when
us.
you break out, when you
You
come
feel
home.
me? Listen, so look, man, I'm going up Sunset,
Yeah.
right? And the video,
Yeah,
Sunset Live, Richard Pryor,
Right.
yeah.
right?
Live on the Sunset Strip.
Yeah, right. James Anderson, one of the bodyguards, used to be in the Nation of Islam. We know one another. And I'm going up Sunset, right? I hadn't got my feet wet yet. And he looked out the door, and from the trailer truck, right? And he hollered my name, but I kept walking,
Right.
right? I called him a real name.
Real good.
I kept walking. And he run up behind me. He said, man, Richard gonna be shocked to see you, man. Right? Because I did a little comedy down there because I brought the Cool and the Gang down Lawton myself. Right? And shit like that. From it being in Lawton.
Okay.
And brought him in Lawton, right?
Gotcha.
Feel me? So it went from that, man. Right? I went, Red Fox had his office on Highland. You feel me? But getting back to Richard, so James took me on the bus. He said, Richard, look who this, right? And Richard said, oh, you that funny motherfucker, ain't you? Right? And they was doing cocaine like shit.
Yeah, of course.
Right? But I wasn't hitting nothing.
Yes.
You dig? I wasn't doing that, right? Man, my son, he was the one that got me to meet all the others. They fell in love with him, but they kidnapped kids out there, right? So I'm paranoid about it, right? So a dude come up to me and said, man, what you doing for Easter? Come up to, up in the hills, Hollywood Hills, right? Man, bring your son with you. And I looked at this dude real funny, man. Oh, wait a minute, hold up. I got duffel bags full of guns. Right? We went across on the train and the bus. Got a duffel bag full of guns. I ain't going for nothing, man. Right? I'm serious about not going back to the pen. Kill me. I'm not going. You're not taking me back. This was my attitude. But at the same time, I'm going to enjoy my goddamn self, right? Stevie Wonder, all of them. Now they say Stevie blind, right? I watched him in the candy store smack a broad on the ass. Woo, that thing is big, girl. But you can't see. How you,
wrist?
man, listen, man.
He said he ain't squeeze the wrist.
He ain't squeeze the wrist like Ray.
And all I can tell you, that all these documents, goddamn it, everything I'm saying,
Everything documented.
right? Everything I'm saying, there's documents on it, man.
Yeah.
Because half the stuff that I've said, motherfucker would never believe. They would never, ever believe.
You can't make this shit up.
Right?
No,
You feel me?
this is no.
Man, I'm trying to tell you. When I was in that LA County jail before they paralyzed me, right? I'm telling people in there, I said, yeah, man, I was hanging out with this one and that one. Oh, you was a lying motherfucker, man. Like shit like that. You know
I get that all the time from
Yeah,
these guys.
yeah, right. So I said, whoa.
Do it all the time.
I said, so who gonna believe it? Right? Good friend of mine, he's dead now. Right? Was a hell of a gangster here. We called him Graveyard. He was the only person.
Graveyard, that's a hell of a
Right?
name.
James Lewis. Right? And made he rest peacefully with a lot. When the bounty hunters, the FBI, the marshals, and nobody could find me, this man found me in New York City, right? On Nostrum Avenue and Carroll Street, right? We owned 4 businesses, right? Some gangsters from New York that I was locked up with back then, right? In the 60s. Bam, bam, got with them. And we put up some business money and owned them, right? It was cross street from one another. And we come out the pool room. One of them was pool room. And I see the shadow behind the tree. I stayed strapped, right? I slid out in the middle of the street and I gave my people the sign and it was him hiding behind the tree. I said, motherfucker, how you find me, man? Right? In LA.
Right.
Right? He's standing across the street from my house.
Damn.
Right? And never told me, man. And he's gone now. How he found me, man.
That's crazy.
You hear me? I'm telling you, man. And those that's looking at this podcast that know that man that I'm talking about,
Yeah.
know he was a bad man and a traveling man. This man went everywhere. Right? He was good at what he did. You did? So, anyway, well, I'm up in the Hollywood Hills with my son, Black Bart. And y'all, Google Black Bart. He was a hell of a comedian, right? And they had that tie stick out there, right? Now, I didn't mess with the cane, but that tie stick, shit, right? So, DeVille Martin, he's dead now. I'm trying to figure out what movies he played in. But it was DeVille Martin, Ron O'Neal, Superfly, and 3 more of us. We go to Jake's Comedy Joint down off Sunset, right? Oh, I also did a little clipping. You know, the whole shot. Right? Look, I even went to church, right? I put pebbles in my shoes, right? I'm trying to tell you. I put pebbles in my shoes and shit, right? Because people know you from the back, right? So, and them pebbles your walk ain't gonna be the same, ain't gonna be nothing, right? That sky's all that. Wherever I did here, I didn't basically do it out there. I changed my whole persona, man. My whole style, my life, the whole shot, man. But I'm meeting multi-millionaires, right? Hellified actors, they fell in love with my son, but then consequently fell in love with me, right? And they used to have some of the damnest basketball classics out there. Chad Walker, yeah, right, Chad Walker and Hank Ross at Point Center Park. And I got to run with some brothers. Brother about 7 feet. And he went up to slam. And you know, I ain't no more 5'7". I went up with him, right? And he didn't slam that jump down. Man, and next thing I know, he didn't hit me on my jaw. Bam! I went half across the court. And he was running over with his partners like he was gonna stomp me. Got up, man, and
Finish him off.
broke. I didn't finish him off, but I got him off me, right? Then a young brother, oh man, I wish I could call him on the phone on this podcast, right? You feel me? And when I said about the little pimping, I'm serving the pimp that I done knocked this woman, right? And I'm saying, man, let's go get some champagne and shit and kick this. Right, you give me the drones on the woman with that. You understand? And he listened first, and then he said, man, fuck you, and woo, 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 and magic singing. Right? And the young brother heard me, and I said, sucker, you talking to the wrong person. Right? I said, look out your window in 15 minutes. And the young brother said, man, can I go with you? You got another guy? And his name is John Pittman, man. I brought him down here, and we gave him the award. And if you look at the Harry Belafonte joint, then you hear him say, the first day I met Magic, he put that gat in my hand.
Wow.
You hear me?
Yeah.
You feel me? Huh?
Magic.
You feel me?
Magic.
Oh man, look man. But I'm not.
Commercial break, man. Be right back with the Magic Man.
Hey, Magic is good. AL-MALIK Farrakhan. That was bad. You know.
We'll be back with the Magic Man / AL-MALIK Farrakhan. I love it. I love it.
This is a
I
beautiful
love it.
article, a petition.
Hell of a story.
Hey,
This right here is a